Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at a car I'm still bitter about. Only a little. Still kind of, though. Anyway, this is Kyle Larson's 2022 Watkins Glen win. This was the race where he and Chase Elliott tangled late in the race in an overtime restart, because every stupid race has to come down to an overtime restart. But they went side by side into turn one. Kyle Larson essentially used up Chase and sent him off the track to the outside. And it was then Kyle Larson and I believe AJ Allmendinger that were left to battle for the race win. And so Chase slid back to, I believe, fourth or so. And I don't believe was very happy about it, nor can I blame him. So, obviously, as an Elliott fan, I have my bias for sure, but I'm not ever a fan of a guy using up the guy in front of him if he can't beat him cleanly. If they admit that I wasn't going to be able to get around them if they cleared because I'm not faster, then using them up is just a cheap shot. Personally. Anyway, let's get to the real point. So, Elite Box for this 2022 raced version. You can see the race win sleeve there that gets added to it. So, standard Elite Box for all Elite cars, and then for the race versions, they add this. 2023, I'm very interested to see what they go to, because we haven't seen any box art yet. But one of 418 Elites for the Watkins Glen win. And then we'll just slide that sleeve right back in place, just like that. And that's what it would look like on the shelf. So, let's go ahead and see what all comes with it. I got three individual little items that I always get with them. Here you can see the Kyle Larson, the Go Bowling at the Glen winner, August 21st, August 21st, 2022. Flip it around to the back. He only led 5 laps, and I believe it was the last 5 laps, or a couple of them at the very end. Started second on the day. 5 cautions for 11 total laps and 90 laps. So maybe it wasn't an overtime. It was just a late race restart. But nevertheless, I do remember it was on a very late race restart where after the contact, there was not more than 2 full laps to end the race after that. So anyway, that's the race win card. You do have the race win sticker here. And like always, I try to get the race win pin, or the official event pin. So here you see the Go Bowling at the Glen, and then you can actually see right there, Watkins Glen, New York, August 21st, 2022. So that is the second Watkins Glen pin I have, because I also have the 2021 version. So both of the Kyle Larson Watkins Glen pins are still available, the 2021 version and the 2022 version. So you can pick those up at rsdiecast.com, along with the ARC and Elite version of this Watkins Glen win car. So let's go ahead and get right onto it. This car has a couple of neat details, and we're going to get into it. So here on the left side, you see we got our number 5, a little bit of dirt kind of sliding down the side. There's the arrow for the jack. We do also have the yellow tips on the splitter here. We can see we got HendrickCars.com. We also have the instant cash offer from Kelly Blue Book there. Here you see on the left side, this might or might not have been a contact with the number 9, because he used the left sides to push him off, and this contact was futile. Anyway, here you see HendrickCars.com. You'll notice there's no ethanol ring on this side because it is Watkins Glen. They do fill from the other side of the car. Kyle Larson and the race win sticker up there on the name rail. Oh, there we go. You can see the roof flaps do pop open there. And we do have, can we show it? It's an Xfinity and HendrickCars.com, I believe. Oh, it is so small. I can't read it. Can anyone read it? I think it's HendrickCars.com and Xfinity are the logos up there. We got Larson on the front windshield. You can see the the windshield wiper there. And then here you can see HendrickCars.com across the hood. A couple of ZL1 logos there, and the hood louvers as well. A little piece of, what was that? Oh, that was a cat hair. Here on the nose of the car, you can see a lot of dust, a little bit of dirt kind of all up around the front end of this car. Like I said, yellow tips there, and another yellow tip there on both of the splitter ends. Here you can see a little bit of mark on the tire, but otherwise fairly clean. Like I said, I think that's where he kind of used the car to make that nudge. Here you see Kelly Blue Book instant cash offer. Got Camaro on the back here, and we got that big tall spoiler. A little too tall, but it is there. You can see there is the fuel cell in the rear of the car. It does open on the Elites. DIN number is 557. Oh, no, this is DIN 57, just like a sprint car. That's kind of cool. HendrickCars.com on the deck lid. On the roof, we have number 5, an instant cash offer, along with the 2 antenna holes. Flip it around. We're going around to the right side here now. There you see the ethanol ring for fueling. And the right side's pretty clear. Not a lot over here. You see one little thing right after the right rear tire, but not too bad. We do have the arrow for the jack there. We got our number 5. We got Goodyear. We also have the yellow tips on the splitter up here, and then just kind of a sand look across the front there on the very nose of the car. Let's go under the hood here and take a look at the engine detail. It is the same as the regular Elite, so you see those 4 holes there where the plug wires used to be. I'd love to have them back. And this one doesn't have just Chevy. It has HenderCars.com, Valvoline, and Wix. So finally, we got some more sponsors under the hood. A lot of them haven't been doing that. They just had one single Chevy emblem. So yeah, so we got those under the hood, and I didn't mention it, but we do have Valvoline there on the C-post and on the back of the car. So overall, the car has a real good look to it. It's very clean, pretty good looking car. I really wish it was the Kelley Blue Book car, honestly. I like that paint scheme. He did run it at the dirt race, so I do still have a race version of that Kelley Blue Book car, but I do think it's a good looking car, especially in the liquid finish. So yeah, bummed out. Wish I would have had that car. Obviously, I wish that race would have turned out different. He still ended up getting 5 wins on the year, but I feel like this was one that kind of got robbed away. So I know having to deal as a Chase fan with all the talk of how he's no longer very good at road courses because he hasn't won them in over 2 years. It's like he got wrecked on a late race restart, was down or had the Roval in hand without a caution from a cardboard sign before he got dumped. And then obviously got knocked out of the way here with Watkins Glen. So, you know, he's been in the running. It's not like he hasn't run well, just has had a lot of misfortune the last 2 years on the road courses. So you can count on what, you know, you're going to need to go to 2 hands if you're going to talk about races where he's had good enough cars to win and has had something happen, whether it's 2021 Roval with Harvick. You know, you can go back to 2021 Watkins Glen. He makes a mistake on pit road and comes back and still almost runs Larson down. You know, you go back to the 2022, all the different races there. There's plenty of them. So definitely, you know, as a Chase fan, I have to stand up, especially after yesterday. He got a top 5 as of when I record this, and you know, I still think he's pretty good on road courses. I think there's no need to panic. He's gonna be fine. It's just these cars are a little different than it used to be. You can't just drive through the field and make up lost time like he was able to before. So anyway, guys, that'll wrap up the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And like I said, if you're looking, check out rasdiecast.com for these and any other raced version diecast or race pins that you'd be looking for. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Race Craze. We'll see you in the next one.